Hotep Senu, Hena Senut, Et, Ren-I, Shakandugu Kemet. I hope there's no denial. You are happy like the Nile. This video is called Mormon Faith. I am quoting from the book Ancient Egypt Investigated by Thomas Schneider. Ancient Egypt plays a prominent role in the tradition of the Church of Jesus Christ of the Latter-day Saints, more commonly known as the Mormons. Joseph Smith, the founder and first prophet of the church, claimed that in 1823 he had a vision of an angel named Moroni, who revealed to him that a book written on golden plates was to be found in Hill Cumorah in the state of New York. These plates, which Smith said he recovered in 1827, were supposedly inscribed in Reformed Egyptian, which he himself translated with the help of two oracular stones called Urim and Thummim that he found along with the plates. The text of the plates constitutes the content of the Book of Mormon. There was no writing system called Reformed Egyptian, however, and the few preserved lines of a transcription of the golden plates, the so-called Anthon transcript, bear no resemblance to the signs of the Egyptian writing system. It should also be noted that in 1827, no one in North America was familiar with Jean-François Champollion's successful decipherment of the hieroglyphs in 1822. In addition, at that early date, knowledge of the grammar of the Egyptian language was still too rudimentary to permit the translation of any ancient Egyptian text. Along with the Book of Mormon, which was published in 1830, the canonical scriptures of the church include the Book of Abraham, which Joseph Smith claimed to have translated from an Egyptian papyrus he acquired in 1835. This book was allegedly the biography of the biblical patriarch Abraham. The papyrus was long presumed to have been lost, but after it was rediscovered in 1967 in the collection of the Metropolitan Museum of Art, scholars determined that it was a manuscript of a Ptolemaic era funerary text, the so-called Book of Breathing. This Egyptian text does not, however, have anything to do with the biblical patriarch. The figure identified by Joseph Smith as Abraham is actually a deceased person lying on a bier, or perhaps the funerary god Osiris himself. As for the illustrations on the papyrus, Joseph Smith altered some of them and added others in his rendering. Although the Mormons still believe in the veracity of these documents, outside the church, Smith's alleged translation of the two texts from ancient Egyptian is today seen as a phenomenon of the fascination with Egypt in early 19th century America. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you don't think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Dua itu, dua necheru. Hotep.
Certificate in Egyptology, Jean-Charles Decker.
J'enseigne les hiéroglyphes depuis des années. Vous trouverez mon adresse mail en suivant le lien en haut de l'écran ou bien sur mon site en cliquant sur ma photo devant l'université. I've been teaching hieroglyphs for years. You'll find my email address by following the link below the screen or in my website by clicking on my picture in front of the university.